Instant match reaction. Sheffield United 0, Everton 1 at Bramall Lane. An absolutely brilliant win. Wasn't a great game whatsoever. An absolute awful game of football, but what a win in the end. We desperately needed that 3 points. I've had to find myself some shelter, as you can tell. Seems like a different location, a different reaction every week here. Watch the game in the pub and it's absolutely lashing it down, so I've had to find myself a different location. But overall, a brilliant win by Everton Football Club. Again, you know, not a great game whatsoever. Very tough to watch, really. And it pretty much had 0-0 all over it, and it was waiting for that one bit of magic from either side. Unfortunately, Carlo Ancelotti made, you know, all 3 changes, one of them being Bernard coming on. And you know, when I seen Bernard coming on, I thought, hasn't really done much in recent weeks to warrant deserving a chance to come on and prove himself again. Anthony Gordon started the game, done okay, but wasn't brilliant. But to be fair to Bernard, he come on and he was absolutely outstanding. From the moment he come on the pitch, he looked, you know, he looked direct. He wanted to get forward. He was using his pace. He was using his dribbling. He was getting in and out of players, and he had a major part to play in the goal. It's a brilliant ball over. I think it's by Coleman. Dom heads it down. Bernard touches it fantastically to Decore. Decore just passes it to Sigurdsson, and Sigurdsson slots in. And 10 minutes to go, Everton have found the goal and broke the deadlock. And from that point on, we sort of just had to defend the lead. Like I said, it wasn't a classic whatsoever, but doesn't matter. There's games like that are going to happen in the season, and the difference between sides that finish in the European places and sides that finish mid-table are being able to go and win those games of football when it's not looking great and it's looking bleak and it's been a poor game. That's the real difference maker, is being able to go and win them with moments of magic towards the end of the game, you know, and that was what we did today. Like I said, there was a couple of standout performers. Ben Godfrey was absolutely brilliant again. What a performance by Ben Godfrey again today. Really showed his leadership qualities again, getting up the pitch. Not only getting up the pitch, but defensively he was outstanding, didn't put a foot wrong. The back line as a whole done quite well, to be honest, but I don't think Sheffield United really threatened. I don't even think they had a shot on Jordan Pickford in the second half, but it was always going to be a game like that. They were just desperate not to lose, and we had to be the team that went and, you know, ultimately made the you know, wanted to win and went out to win rather than going out to take a point. And like I said, 75 minutes in, it just felt like a big waste of an hour and a half, and then, you know, you break the deadlock, you score, and all of a sudden it's 3 points, and you take that, and Everton moved to second in the Premier League from those 3 points. And, you know, ultimately you can't ask for much more from a Boxing Day game. It would have been nice to turn up like we did a couple of years ago against Burnley and, you know, absolutely you know, blast them 4, 5, 6 by 6 goals, but we knew it was never going to be a game like that today. Look, again, like I said, Sheffield United are the side that were just desperate to not lose, and ultimately when you come up against the side that are desperate to not lose, especially with the injuries we had, that was the first time we've won a game when Richarlison hasn't been in the squad since he's been at Everton Football Club. You know, obviously we got the news that he wasn't going to be fit to start through injury, through the concussion that he sustained in the game against Manchester United. So there was a lot of obstacles for Everton to overcome, but, you know, ultimately you looked at that Everton team at the start of the game and you always felt like it should have been more than good enough to win today. And to be perfectly, you know, to be fair, they got out, you know, they went out and they won. It wasn't a classic, it wasn't one that we'll be sitting talking about for years and years to come, but like I said, you're gonna get games like that in a season. You're not always going to perform brilliantly. Some games they're going to be an absolute slugfest, and sometimes you just need to come out with a win, and that's exactly what we did today. And to be fair, I haven't got many complaints about that. It would have been nice to absolutely blather them, but like I said, Richarlison not in the squad, James still unavailable, Dean still unavailable, Alan obviously still injured. We had a lot of injuries ourselves, and all of us, and you know, ultimately today, it was just about going out and getting those 3 points. So yeah, massive win for Everton Football Club, massive results, big goal by Gylfi Sigurdsson, thought he played well today. Like I said, Bernard come off the bench and had a real impact. Ben Godfrey was outstanding. Tom Davies played really well as well. Whilst he was on the pitch, I thought Tom had a good game. Decore getting involved again, getting the assist. Awolby was a bit touch and go, couple of really good moments, but, you know, for a lot of the first half he wasn't really involved. But you know what? You take it, don't you? It's a 1-0 win. Everton moves to second in the Premier League on Boxing Day. Get in. Let me know your thoughts on it in the comment section down below. If you've enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you soon on the Mighty Blues.